Assalamu alaikum. Today in our lesson electrostatic, we are going to do the capacitors, different type of capacitors, uh, and different type of fixed and variable capacitors. So the different SLOs are different types of capacitors. Differentiate between a fixed and a variable capacitor. Capacitors are generally classified into two types, that is the fixed capacitors and variable capacitors. And fixed capacitors can be polarized and non-polarized. And there are two main types of variable capacitor: tuning capacitors and trimmer capacitors. So, what is the uh, two main types, why they are named fixed and variable? As the name implies, the fixed capacitors have set capacitance because they are made of the parallel sheet of the metal plates, so they are at a fixed distance, so there is nothing that can be we can physically change the capacitance of that capacitor or electromagnetically. The fixed capacitor is the one where the conducting surfaces are not adjustable, and their construction there is such that their value of the capacitance cannot be adjusted or changed. Fixed capacitors are classified according to the type of material they used in as a dielectric, for example, paper, oil, mica, and electrolyte. And the variable capacitors, as a name is variable, it means that its capacitance can be changed physically or electronically moving by moving the plate. You can see that this is the plate, this is the how the variable capacitor are made, and there is one fixed plate and other is movable. You can move this plate to increase the area, and we have done earlier, by increasing the area the capacitance increases, and decreasing the area the capacitance decreases. So capacitor whose capacitance can be varied based on the requirement to a certain range of value is defined as the variable capacitor. These type of capacitors consist of interwoven sets of metallic plates. Among these plates, one will be fixed and other is a movable plate. So we are going to learn more about the capacitor, that is the fixed type of capacitor. The fixed capacitors are uh, can be further divided into two types: polarized and non-polarized. Polarized means that they must have a negative and positive terminals, and they should be connected according to that in the circuit. And non-polarized capacitor means that their terminals can be connected either way. Simple capacitors are paper, mica, ceramic, plastic, etc., and they are named after the dielectric used in those capacitors. For example, paper, if the capacitor with the paper as a dielectric is known as a paper capacitor, the capacitor with the mica as a dielectric is known as a mica capacitor. And in all this non-polarized capacitor, there is no need of checking their polarity before connecting them, so they can be connected either way. So the capacitors who are using air will be named air capacitor. These are the different types of capacitor: electrolytic capacitor, mica, paper, film, plastic, ceramic, and foil capacitor. Mica is a material which is available in thin layer. In nature, it works as a good insulator even at high temperature. Since winding of mica is not possible, so they are always flat in shape. Paper capacitor, the construction of the paper capacitor is such that between the two tin foil sheet, they are separated from the paper or oil paper or thin bags. The sandwich of the thin foils and paper then rolled into a cylindrical shape and enclosed in a plastic capsule. The two thin foils of the paper capacitor attached can be attached with the help of these two leads are taken out, and they can be attached to the external load. Now, ceramic capacitors. The ceramic capacitors are the capacitor which use ceramic as a dielectric. They are one of the first material used in the production of capacitor as an insulator. The film capacitor are also capacitor. They use a thin plastic as the dielectric between them. Plastic capacitor, various form of the plastic capacitor are used as a dielectrics in plastic capacitor. There are two type of plastic capacitor, film foil and a metallized film. These capacitors are advantageous in situation where high insulation and high efficiency is required. Then we have the electric capacitor, and this is the polarized capacitor. They are used with where the large capacitor values are required. The thin metal film layer is used for one electrode, and for the second electrode, that is the cathode, a semi-liquid electrolyte solution which is in jelly or paste is used. The electric plate is a thin layer of oxide. The type of capacitor in the majority of electrolytic capacitors are polarized, uh, which is DC voltage is applied to the capacitor terminal and they must be correct polarity. Means that they there you can see that they are their negative side is written over here, and it is there is a clear sign that this leads must be connected to the negative terminal of the battery, and this is a negative terminal of the capacitor, and this should be connected to the positive terminal. If the positive uh, to the positive terminal must be attached positive to the positive terminal, negative to the negative terminal, as incorrect polarization will break the insulating oxide layer and there will be a permanent damage. All the polarized electrolytic capacitor have polarity clearly with the negative sign to show the negative terminal, and polarity should be followed, otherwise the capacitor will be damaged. Now you can see there are the two major type of the capacitor tuning variable capacitor. Trimmer, they are plates also, so you can see this is yellow is a plate, and with the help of a screwdriver or something we can rotate these plates, and we can increase or decrease the area. And similarly in this, uh, one plate is fixed and other is moving, so we can increase and decrease the area of the plate so that the capacitors to a certain value can be varied by using these capacitor. Now you can see this how it works, how it increase or decrease the plate. You can see this is the full circle, so means this is the largest area, and if it moves further you can see this is the smallest area, and we know that if the area of plate is more, the capacitance will be more. And in this the plates are moving in this way, and from in the trimmer, with the help of the screwdriver, if you rotate that screw, you can see these are the plates over here, they can move and they can increase or decrease the area of the plate just to increase or decrease the capacitance during the working. So we have a tuning capacitor. Tuning capacitor as a consists of stator and rotor. You can see this is the stator and this is the rotor. Means this these are the fixed plate, and these are the rotating plates. With the help of the shaft, the rotor tends to rotate and the stator is stationary. Once the plate of the moving plate enters into the stationary stator, at this situation, the capacitance is considered to be maximum level. Means when there is a full circle of the metallic plate, the more is the area, the more is the capacitance. Otherwise, the capacitance value of the capacitance is considered to be minimum. In the they are used in the receivers and used in radios, which poses tuning capacitors are commonly used in radios where you tune into a radio station. Originally, radio had a knob that could be turned, changing the distance between the capacitor plates. Trimmer, among those three leads, one is connected to the stationary part, and the other lead is connected to the part which is responsible for the movement called rotary. The other lead is common. The shape of the trimmer capacitor consists of two plates that are parallel to each other. They are separated by a dielectric. They are commonly located on the printed circuit board, and if there is any variation in their capacitance over time, they can be adjusted but they are only designed to be able to handle a few adjustments. So these are the two types of the capacitors. Now we are going to differentiate between fixed and variable capacitors. The fixed capacitor is constructed in such a manner that it possesses a fixed value of capacitance which cannot be adjusted. Variable capacitors are distinguished by the fact that their capacitance can be changed. A fixed capacitor is classified according to the type of material used as its dielectric, such as paper, oil, mica, or electrolyte. The dielectric used in variable capacitor are usually air. Fixed capacitors have set capacitance because the parallel sheet of the metal they are at a fixed distance apart. Variable capacitors are pretty much adjusted as they are named. Their capacitance can change by physically or electronically moving the plates. They normally have large capacitance values. They normally have low capacitance values because in the circuit only the small area of the plate can be used, so they must have the low capacitance. Fixed capacitor have two leads. They have three leads. Middle pin is common pin. They are usually used in single phase motors, ceiling fans, etc. Their applications, they common applications are tuners, oscillators, filters, and crystal oscillators, such as radio tuning circuits. They are easy to manufacture due to less complexity. They are hard to manufacture due to more complexity. So these are the differences between a fixed and a variable capacitor. So thank you and Allah Hafiz.